Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I do apologize, it has been almost a month since I last posted a video, and this time around I just don't have an excuse. I've been busy. Every day I think of making a video, something comes up, whether that be work or dad stuff. There's just always something, and I've not done the best job of prioritizing making these videos, so I do apologize, but I am back. I do have a couple of videos planned that I will be releasing over the next couple of weeks, so do stay tuned. And for those of you who have been messaging me on Instagram or commenting on my community posts, I do appreciate you guys hanging in there waiting for me to post a video. It's weird to me that people are like, I met somebody yesterday at MRC and they kind of said to me, where's your videos? And it's still crazy to me that people enjoy my videos, but there you go. So this video is really just an update about what I've been doing, what I've been up to, and most importantly what I've been doing with the car, which we'll start with. So as you've read from the title, this car now has increased power figures. It's running 539 brake horsepower and 735 foot-pound torque, and it's an absolute beast. Let's just get that out of the way. Beast. It drives amazing. The transformation the work has done to this car is just nuts to me. It is like driving a new car, and I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased I decided to do this. And before I get into the detail of what I've had done to the car, I should probably explain what led to me making this decision, because I know that some of you will very much be kind of Audi purists and fans of the cars as is, and I completely get that. But for me, having done 46 or just over 46,000 miles in this car, it kind of got to the point where I thought, okay, I don't want to get rid of this car. As you know, I've been very hesitant about buying a new car, and it's mostly because I drive this car every day. I usually drive into London. It has 5 doors. It's small, it's compact, but was quick enough for me. And, you know, realistically speaking, you know, would I daily an R8? I'm not sure, and don't get me wrong, that's still not taken off the table, but I just thought this car is a very complete package for the money, and it's just a fantastic car, and to be honest, I'm just not ready to get rid of it yet. So with that in mind, plus the fact my warranty is already, well, the car's out of warranty now because it's come to its end, and the fact that I knew I would be keeping this for a little longer, I kind of thought, okay, maybe I could. So I started watching a ton of YouTube videos about people who had already tuned their RS3. So I watched Officially Gassed's video on Steve's RS3. I then watched Living Life Fast's videos, as well as TR Hamza's videos. And for me, it was like, oh man, these cars, they sound amazing, they drive amazing, you know, maybe I should just go for it. And I kind of went back and forth in my own head for a few months about whether or not I wanted to. And then Living Life Fast posted a video about a guy named Dave's car from MRC in Scotland, and his car is insane and pretty much inspired me to just pull the trigger and go for it. Now, full transparency here, I am not trying to get to that same power figure. I'm happy with where I'm at, and I'm not sure if I'll do any more to the car from here on, but he definitely inspired me to think, right, I'm just going to go for it. So I actually called Dave and spoke with him. He was kind enough to give me a call back, and we were on the phone for about 20-25 minutes, and he was just basically kind of advising me on what he thinks I could do safely for the car, and you know, for the type of driving I do, and so on. And then I also spoke with a couple of other people, including Steve from Officially Gassed's video and others from the Audi Sport Forum about, you know, is it safe? Would you recommend this? What would you do with this? Blah, blah, blah. Because I'm not going to pretend like I know the ins and outs of the tuning world. I know a good amount about cars, but I don't know that side of things, you know, in terms of maps and other parts, and what I should and shouldn't do, and is this intercooler better or this one, and so on. So each of those guys was so friendly and so helpful that with all of that information, I contacted MRC in Banbury And they are just a great group of people. They really know their stuff. Doug himself is just so knowledgeable, which you would expect, but when you meet him in person, and he's so open to talk to you about the pros and cons of what you're thinking in your head about what you want to do. And I don't want to go into too much detail, but there was one thing I was thinking of doing to my car that Doug kind of advised against because of the fundamental changes it would have had on the car. And for me, that was really good, because it was then, okay, right, these guys are just not in it for the cash. Like, they really do care about what they're actually putting out there on the road. So I've been back a couple of times now, so I'll give you a rundown of what I've had done to the car. So it's had a stage 1 remap by MRC, a high airflow filter fitted, a forge inlet pipe and turbo elbow. I haven't gone for a full intake yet because I don't think I need to. I am going to see how the car runs for the next kind of month or so and possibly consider a full intake, but my only reservation about doing an intake was the whooshing sound you get from most of them. I wasn't sure if I wanted it. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll do. I don't know. But there's a couple out there now. For a long time it was only eVenturi that had a full carbon intake for the RS3 facelift, but now I know APR have one, I think Forge have one, and also Integrated Carbon have one as well. I will probably go for the eVenturi because I've spoken with him around a couple of times and they just look incredible, to be honest. They look amazing. So yeah, watch this space. Anyway, it's also had revised coil packs fitted, NRG race spark plugs, and a Forge intercooler fitted. And I'm pretty happy with those figures. I think that is as far as I'll go, apart from an intake. I don't think I'm going to do anything as extreme as changing the turbo. For me, I just don't feel like I need to go into that territory. I'm happy with where I'm at, and the priority for me is, of course, like the maintenance of the car, not pushing the engine too much, and just being mindful of the power that you're putting through the engine as well. I don't want to be on that edge, you know, of there's too much in it. So we'll see. You know, who knows, maybe early next year I'll change my mind and just decide to contact Tim Radley and have him work on my engine. I don't know. Well, we'll see. But I'm really happy with the car. The uptake is insane, whereas before it had some turbo lag. You know, if you were saying 40-50 miles an hour and you put your foot down, there would be a moment where it would try and figure out what gear to be in. Now it's just like boom and you're going. In my next video, which will be a first drive video, and I'm going to try and use my GoPro. I have a GoPro, okay? I have 2 GoPros, and I bought this little device off Amazon because I was trying to figure out how is the best way to get the audio to be better from a GoPro. So I bought this little thing here, plugged my microphone into it, didn't record the audio, so it's obviously something I'm doing wrong, but I'm going to figure that out, and there'll be a first drive video coming in the next week or so. And another thing I've noticed is the sound has transformed slightly. There's more pops and bangs now, but not over the top. I haven't had a decap fitted, and I don't think I will. I don't think I need that level of sound personally. There was a big part of me that wanted to decap the car, but then there was also this 33-year-old dad part of me that thought, no, maybe not. So I haven't gone down that route. I also live in, there's a few houses that are kind of quite close to where my house is, and I don't think they would appreciate my car. I mean, I know that some of them already don't appreciate my car starting up as early as it does in the morning, because I leave for work at around 5:15. So yeah, I don't think more sound would be appropriate right now. But yeah, I'm really happy, really happy with what I've had done. And guys, I cannot recommend MRC enough. Genuinely, really good group of people. I'll definitely be going back for some other things that aren't related to the engine. So for example, I think I want to have the car lowered slightly just because it runs a little high at the back. and I'm thinking of changing the wheels, but I'm trying to figure out what wheels I would change to, because I really want to change the tyre setup on this car. I want to move to the Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss instead, to give them a go, because from reading on Audi Sport, they seem to last much longer than the Pirellis do. So I want to go smaller wheel, profile tyre, and just run that setup for a little while and see if that, if that works instead. But to do that, I'd need to lower the car, because if I'm running 18s on the back and it's at its current stance, it will just look really weird. So anyway, as I mentioned, that's what's been done to the car so far. I do have the official paperwork, of course, from MRC, including all of the dyno results. I will try, if I remember, to scan and put it somewhere here. But yeah, that's the car. Nuts, just crazy. It's filthy at the moment, so I do need to have it cleaned, but it's also raining on and off every other day. It's raining, so we had, like, yesterday it was sunshine, so I was like, right, get out, clean my car. Didn't manage to. Today it's just been raining all morning, so there you go. But I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I need to get back. My daughter has a book club to go to, so I need to get back home, start editing this video, take her to a book club. So until my next video, guys, which will be the first drive, I hope you all have a great week, and until then, peace.